Rock My Monkey TV, sitting here with Gus G, new guitar player for Ozzy Osbourne, but tonight it's just about Firewind. Gus, how you doing tonight?
Doing good, drinking vitamins.
Is that really vitamins or vitamins in quotes?
No, it's vitamin actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So now, first off, I hope you don't mind. I want to talk about something non-musical, something about your home country. Your Greece is having some problems that I think us as Americans might want to look at closely. Do you think there's any lessons that America can learn from what's happening in Greece? Well,
I don't know. In Greece, I know for sure we love to be on strikes. So, no, the thing is, it's bad everywhere these days. I mean, the whole thing, even like back in 2008, you have the big recession here in the U.S. and things were tough. But your guys are picking it up as well. And then it was the same in England. And now the Mediterranean countries are having these problems. We are probably first of them to be in such trouble. I don't know really. I mean, my position is not really to talk politics. I don't know much about it. I mean, my job, the way I see it, is to make people forget about that and entertain them, Okay. So, what should I say? What I think is going to be the next 10, 15 years is going to be tough for Greece. And people need to realize that. I'm not saying it's the right thing, but it is what it is, You just got to go through it.
Now, in preparation for this interview, I was kind of looking at some other interviews you've done recently, and you've said some things that hint that maybe this is the last album with Century Media.
It is. I mean, our contract's up with them. We were signed for 4 albums, and Days of Defiance was the last one. So basically, we're kind of like free agents right now.
Okay. So no other labels in discussion at this point.
Well, we've been talking to a few labels and stuff, and yeah, there's some interest out there for Firewind. We'll see what happens.
Okay. Now, you actually, I've seen some ads out there, a little bit of promotion out there for a certain line of acoustic guitars. What's the story behind that?
Oh, it's just that I recently I was approached by Lag Guitars, which is a really high quality line of acoustic guitars. They're from France. And they just sent me a couple of guitars to try them out, and I just love them. I mean, I'm not really, to be honest, an acoustic player. I do have a lot of acoustic parts, well, some acoustic parts in our albums, but it's not that I'm, the master of acoustic guitar or whatever. But anyways, I do use it on the albums, and I never really had a good acoustic guitar until I played these guitars, and I really thought they sound great and they feel great, and that's how I started working with those guys.
Okay. So there's not going to be any acoustic releases anytime soon then?
Oh, like a guitar model or something? No, not really. Well, never say never. I don't know. I mean, right now I'm just happy that I have a few guitars from them and I play them and I have them at home, and I probably will use them definitely actually on the upcoming album. So, just take it each step at a time.
Okay. Now, this last album that came out, if you don't mind, just a couple questions about Ozzy. The last album that came out did not have your writing on it, but the next album will. Has the writing for that begun yet?
Well, we've done some demos while we were on the road, but the tour has finished since a couple of months now. So I think Ozzy's taking a break. Well, not taking a break. I think he's doing like a book now, and he's jamming with Sabbath or whatever, and. We'll see, when the time comes, we already have some demos already and have a bunch of ideas for the next album. So when the time comes for us to get together and start writing, I'm sure we'll use some of it.
Now, when you go to write, is there like a certain writing style that you do for his stuff, and then a certain writing style that you do with Firewind? How do you separate the two?
Well, it's pretty obvious, isn't it? Ozzy and Firewind is 2 different things totally, and there's totally different sound to it. And yeah, I mean, the stuff that sounds closer to the Sabbath or Ozzy stuff, I would obviously use it with Ozzy, and the stuff that sounds more like Firewind, I would use it with Firewind. I don't know, I don't really get confused over it, to be honest.
So basically, if it's got more, if you're in the mood to write more technical stuff, it's going to be a Firewind song, and when it's not super technical, it'll be an Ozzy song.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. It's like I don't think too much about it. If something feels good, and if I, for example, if I play Ozzy a couple of riffs and he likes it, and he's like, yeah, that's a great thing. Let's do something with that. We'll use it.
Now it's been it's been a year and a half since Firewind released an album. What's the ETA on some new material?
We've gotten all the material more or less finished for the upcoming album. It's just a matter of signing a new record deal and getting our asses in the studio and recording this. And yeah, from the early demos we've done, it sounds pretty killer. It's going to be a pretty cool album, I think.
Cool. Now you're on tour. This is a kind of a unique tour. You guys are the headliners, and looking at the lineup and the history of all the bands that are in here, it seems like maybe you had a hand in picking several of the bands on the tour. How involved were you in picking the lineup on this tour?
Yeah, I was pretty involved with this. Well, when our agents suggested the idea of touring with artists, I thought it was a brilliant idea. Originally because their singer guitar player James Malone, me and him, we go way back. We were classmates at Berkeley for a brief amount of time, and we even kind of like started Firewind together. We put the first demos together, but then we didn't end up doing it. He did his thing, I did my thing. But we've been friends since we were like kids, and I think his band is brilliant, and he's a killer guitar player. I know they're like very extreme death metal and stuff, and we're like on the other side, but it doesn't matter, I think a good band is a good band, And I really wanted to, grab this chance to tour with these guys. And White Wizard, I actually, this was suggested to us by our management and agent, which I thought is a pretty cool band because they have this retro, new wave of British heavy metal style, which I really dig, being a huge Maiden fan. And I personally handpicked Night Rage for the tour because it's a band that I used to be in, and I love those guys like it's my own band, and they have a killer album out now, and I thought what better way to have these guys on this tour with us.
Okay. So now when Frets of Fury is done, what are the plans for Gus G going into 2012?
Well, first of all, I'm going to Japan to do a clinic tour, and then I go home, and then I think we're probably going to start recording the next album in December, probably finish it up early 2012, and look into putting it out there, I don't know, sometime in spring or summer, and basically start all over again, just do a world tour. Maybe we'll start by there's ideas about maybe doing some festivals in Europe, or we'll see, we'll see where we're gonna start. We don't know yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, one of the most amazing things I've seen about this tour is you're actually doing, as part of the VIP package, I believe, you're actually giving people guitar lessons. So, what kind of within the guitar lesson, about how long of a guitar lesson are you giving, and what kind of things are you teaching? Are you teaching them Firewind songs? Are you teaching them? How do you gauge that?
Whatever they like. It's basically their time, and I'm there to answer any questions they like. If it could be any riff from Ozzy or Sabbath, or any riff from or solo from Firewind, or it could be just talking about guitar in general, like anything from warm-up exercises to chords to whatever they like, and it's been pretty cool. Some kids have shown up and stuff, and it's basically it's been a lot of beginners, and to be honest, I'm not really a guitar teacher, so I wouldn't know how to provide a proper method, but at least I can tell them the first couple of steps of how to get them started, And it's a fun experience,
And for the people out there that are thinking on that, about how much time are they given?
I think it's 20 minutes, yeah.
That's not bad. All right, cool. All right, well, now do you have any final words for the fans of Ozzy's solo stuff, the fans of Firewind, or just the viewers of Rock My Monkey TV?
Well, thanks to all the fans for watching this and for supporting me through any project or band I've ever been in, and it's good to be back in Seattle. Last time Firewind was here, it was 3 years ago, and yeah, it's good to be back. I was here last year with Ozzy, and I remember that was a crazy show. So yeah, thanks to all for watching.
Cool. All right. Thank you very much. And make sure to keep watching rockmymonkey.com/TV. And just a reminder, we're about to announce a new product, a consumable product. And when we announce that product, it's going to come with a really cool contest. So keep watching us. Follow us on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter. And make sure to keep up on rockmymonkey.com/TV. Thanks a lot.